Hi there guys, this is DCRS here. Today I'll be doing a review on the current TCG exclusive for uh, the Dark Illusion and post Invasion Vengeance onwards. So for the moment, for the Subterrors, or in this case Subterrors and the Spyrals. Spyrals we've got Spiral Super Agent, Spiral Quick Fix, Spiral Drone, and Spiral Gear Big Red. Those are the current ones we have for the TCG. At the moment from Dark Illusion. In Invasion Vengeance, we will be getting Spiral Master Plan, Charming Resort Staff, Spiral Mission, and Spiral Resort, which is the field spell. I'll talk about more this in a second. I'll just talk about what we've currently got for TCG at the moment. For what we got in the Dark Illusions, we got Hidden City, which is the field spell like Union Hanger. Basically, this is a Subterror version for hidden Union Hangers for like their own ABC field spell. Subterror Nemesis Warrior, Behemoth Staglamato, Staglam, Stalagmo, and Behemoth Umastrix. And for the post Invasion Vengeance onwards, well in this case post Invasion since we're getting these cards in Invasion Vengeance, we're getting Behemoth Ultramuffus. I think that's what it's called, and surprisingly, it's an ultra rare. Ultramuffus. And we're getting Behemoth Stigokraken. I believe it might be either a common or a super. Knowing Konami, it would either be a super. It would probably be a super, but we might be getting this as a common, considering this looks like a common type of print. And this is the secret rare Nemesis Archer, and the trap card, which I think it's going to be a rare. I don't think it's a secret. I think it's just going to be a rare. Subterra Behemoth Borrowing. So basically, this might be a rare. This might be a secret. Well, considering it's the writing secret, this is a common or super, and this is ultra. So basically, rare, super, ultra, and secret. So getting one of each rarity. Spirals, we're getting Master Plan. We don't know if it's a super or common yet. Resort Star's probably going to be a rare. Spiral Mission Assault. It might be a secret or a rare, but I think it's going to be a common or a rare. And Spiral Resort is probably going to be common. So or super. The Spiral Archetypes probably in Avenging Vengeance are probably going to be all low rarity, whilst uh, the Subterrors are going to probably be higher rarity. So they're going to be more wanted rather than the Spirals. I'm going to pick up Spiral stuff when they come out in sneak peek and stuff, or when they actually release. So I'm excited for that. So basically, you would need 3 Spiral agents because it's the MVP of the card if you're playing Spirals. Quick Fix is also really good when you're searching out your Big Red. Apparently, it's the only one that's the Spiral Gear. It's the only Spiral Gear card. So Quick Fix searches the Big Red. And if you notice the pattern with this, for each Spiral spot we're getting in each set, there's specifically one card in general that supports uh, a type of search. So this one searches out the Big Red, and this one allows you to recycle. With Resort Staff, this will allow you to, in a way, it's like supporting. It's supporting the Super Agent. Super Agent's your MVP of the Spirals, whilst the Assault is pretty much helping you do stuff when you're destroying stuff like when you're doing stuff like battle. So it's basically going to mission. Mission in this case is by battle. So by battle or by card effect or anything in general, it's like a mission. Mission to do something to disrupt your opponent's stuff. And Spiral Resort is pretty much your main field spell. It protects all your Spiral cards from being targeted. And yeah, it's pretty much the most important card of the Spiral Archetypes. So it allows you to do stuff whilst your Spirals are being protected. Except for Charming Resort stuff, sadly enough. For the Spirals, not Spiral, the Subterrors, we've got Hidden City, which is your Rota on activation, or Union Hanger on activation, which searches your Subterror, any Subterror monster from your technique hand. So you can search out Nemesis Warrior or Nemesis Archer for your normal summon plays. Normally you go for Nemesis Archer when we get it, This allows you to do stuff whilst it sets up your board and stuff. So yeah, Behemoth Staglamato is Stagalamo. Well, that's a really tough word to say. Stagalmo. Stalagamo. Pretty much it it's like a mini card draw type of trade-in type of thing. It's like a trade-in for Subterrors. Also, this one is like it banishes stuff. And for the TCG exclusives that we're getting in, well, Invasion Vengeance, we're getting Ultramothus, which is pretty much it flips everything face down, which is really good because it supports your other Subterror stuff. This is pretty much in combination with these two actually. They all have the effects when something slips face down, you can special summon face down, which is really good. Yeah, this one allows you to target set cards on the field. Doesn't matter if it's monster or spell trap, and you pretty much destroy them. So it's really good. This one pretty much is like a Aaron lights one, the lights one, whatever. Pretty much it doesn't flip though, or it's like an Amades or whatever, or construct I should say. So it pretty much destroys it. No, it returns it back to the deck, which is really good. You're guaranteed to run free of this because this is your MVP card for Subterrors. And rare, and well, sorry, not rare. The trap cards, Subterror, Behemoth, Burrowing. These cards, let's see, banish one Subterror monster from your graveyard for the rest of the turn. Face down monster control cannot be destroyed by card effects. So pretty much they can target it, they just can't destroy it. Your opponent cannot target him with. Never mind, I was wrong. I didn't read the whole entire thing. Sorry. And your opponent cannot target him with card effects. If this card, basically you can still attack it, but I don't think you want to attack any of these with high defense because yeah, some of them have high defense, some of them don't. It's this one and not this one. This one is basically Umastrix and Stigro Kraken. Stigro Kraken are the ones that have high defense, whilst the other one don't. So you pick wisely. If this card is on the field destroyed by a card effect, you can add one Subterror monster from your deck to your hand. You just pretty much can search out this one or this one on instruction, which is really good. Normally you want to search out this one. Or you can search out the other ones depending on what strategy you have in your hand. What's the name? Bulk Eclipse is actually pretty good in this as well, so you probably run free of it. This guy's you can have one. You can banish this guy from your graveyard, then target one Subterror monster from you control, and change its power position. Change it to face down the position. Okay. Guaranteed you're probably going to run 3 of this. Or 2 of this, depending on what you want. 3 of this. This one, I'd probably say 2 of it. It's not the best one, but it's good for disrupting plays. This one you're probably going to run, I'm guessing 3 of, because it's really good, because it supports all your other Subterrors. Basically how I think about it is like, if it supports entire archetype, it's good at 3. But if it's not, you usually run at 2 or 1, depending if it's not good. If it's not good, but you need it in a way, it's good at 1. Yeah. Umastrix, I probably maybe 1 of. It's not that good, but it's good for defense-wise, for protecting your life points. Second matter, you're probably gonna have to run. This is a training type target, and you want to, I don't know, flip and discard draw. I'd probably say you run, and also supports Nemesis Warrior as well. So I'd say you probably run, I'm guessing 2 of this. 3, not that much. 3 of this is probably the best. 2 of this is probably, I think 2 of this. Unless 3, unless you got something in mind, probably 2 to 3. This one, since they are lower levels, they're easy to summon in a way. You run 3 of these. This one, you definitely want to run it max at 3, because it's your main searcher, and since it supports the whole entire archetype, you run as 3. Now, those are the Subterrors cards that you would run, or how many would you run and stuff like that. For SPYRALs, you always run 3 Super Agents. Super Agents are your MVP, it's your main goal for the deck, and yeah, you run 3 of this. Quick fix, probably 3 of it at the moment, but once new stuff comes out, since you don't have any monsters and stuff, I'd probably say, yeah, 3 of this for the moment until we get better lower level support. During probably for this, you mix it up with machine duplication, so it allows you to do other stuff. Free of this, free is big red. It's your monster reborn, or in this case, your premature burial. Even if it gets, even if this card gets destroyed, you still keep the monster, which is pretty good. This one, now this is a tricky one because it's a higher level, which is the first SPYRAL high level monster. It's a level 7. So once per turn, you can add one SPYRAL mission card from your deck to your hand. So in this case, it's this one. But since it says SPYRAL mission, that means we're probably going to get more SPYRAL mission cards in the future. So you can add one SPYRAL mission card from your deck to your hand. Also, if this card is sent from the field, so basically if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one SPYRAL resort and one SPYRAL monster. So you add this one, and you add any SPYRAL monster you want, except itself, which is pretty bad, but actually it's not that good even if you search itself. You don't want to search it out. You want to search out under your super agent or your quick fixes and drones, which is very, very important. You can only use this effect of, so you can only use the search effect of the resort and SPYRAL monster to search from your deck to your hand once per turn. Charming resort stuff it's kind of a weird choice of tank. It's not a SPYRAL card, it's a SPYRAL support card, but it's not actual SPYRAL card in general. Basically, when an attack is declared involving a SPYRAL super agent you control and your opponent's face-up monster, you can change the attack of the opponent's monster to 0, and if this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you can special summon one SPYRAL super agent from your deck. So it's pretty good if you're you're basically doing stuff with it to summon out your super agent quicker. Oh, but it actually has a pretty good effect. Since this card says if this card is destroyed by battle card effect. Do I sense a bit of mixture between the, what is it called? The Metal Foes. I think this card has synergy with the Metal Foes himself. So if you're planning on mixing this with Metal Foes or anything that destruction based, since it doesn't have to be destroyed by your opponent's card effect or cards in general, but battle you have to destroy by battle with your opponents. But considering this is destroyed by anything, you can use it with Metal Foes. So yeah, that's pretty good. Also, if a SPYRAL super agent you control is destroyed by battle card effect, destroyed by battle or sent to graveyard while this card is in your graveyard. Okay, so if the SPYRAL super agent you control is destroyed by battle and is sent to the graveyard, destroyed by battle or sent to graveyard while this card's in your graveyard. Oh, okay, so you can use this with let's see, this card you control. Oh, you control. Okay, never mind, I read it wrong. Destroy while this card's in your graveyard. Okay, you can banish this card from your graveyard and return it back to your hand from the graveyard. So it's pretty good. If it's like you can foolish barrel your super agent, that'll be pretty broken, but you can't because you have to control on the field. So, how many would you run in your deck? I'd probably say, well, since it's not a SPYRAL card in general, it's good for bluffs in a way. So I'd probably put it at 2 or 1. It's not that good, but it's okay when you're trying to. And the SPYRAL super agent doesn't get its effects on the spell trap destruction. So it's okay, but I'd probably run 1 to 2 of this, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but it's good. Now this is the first quick, not quick, I thought it was quick play, but it's continuous. So destroy this card during your third end phase after activation. Once per turn, if a SPYRAL monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can, or if you destroy a card on the field with a SPYRAL monster effect you control, so the SPYRAL super agent, you can draw 1 card. So it's not once per turn. Okay, so it's once per turn. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright. You can draw 1 card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 SPYRAL monster from your hand. Okay, this is the card we actually needed for to get this out, because that is really, really good. So if they MST it, that's fine, but it doesn't specify that you, okay, you can draw. Oh, It does not say. It has the okay. It has a graveyard effect, similarly to the new banish graveyard type effects. So basically, let's see. You can draw one card. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon. Okay, this card is really broken when it comes to having this card in hand. So basically, if this card's in your graveyard, because it specifies that you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Spiral monster from your hand. Okay, so if you have this one in your hand, the Spiral Master Plan, during your opponents when they attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard since it does not specify. It's similar to the Phantom Knights trap cards. So, because it does not specify that you have to activate it during your turn. So, if you have this and this in your hand, so this one searches out this. So it's a constant loop that you search out with this. That's actually pretty good. So, because I haven't made the decks yet, so I'm actually talking and planning as I go. So this one, you special summon your master plan from your hand, and then master plan allows you to add a spiral mission. So you add this one to your hand. It's a constant loop as well, so it's pretty good until you run out of this. So yeah. And this one is when special summons, you add a spiral mission and they have to destroy. If they can't destroy, it's 28 defense, which is pretty good. You can add one, basically set from Pure Gravy, you can add, Resort and Monster. And finally, Spiral Resort, the Fuel Spell, the one we've all been waiting for. Basically, your opponent can't target other spiral cards you control with card effects. And basically, once per turn, you can add one Spiral Monster from your deck to your hand, which is pretty good. It searches out all your Spiral cards except for Charming Resort stuff. And once per turn during your end phase, you can shuffle one, you have to shuffle one monster from your graveyard into the deck or destroy this card. So, it's mandatory to shuffle one monster back. So, but if you're adding cards that are not Spiral General, you can shuffle those ones instead. So it's a mini Pot of Varus, which mini Digestor Emerald Pot of Varus, yada yada yada. It recycles your cards that you don't need, so or you've used and you want to use it again. So it's really good. I think Spirals are going to be a hidden gem type of archetype that will sneak its way into the top meta. Preferably, it's going to be a tier 2. Subterrors, I think, well, concerning about this, at the moment, I think they're more tier 2 based or tier 1.5. Spirals are going to be it's going to be very interesting, really, because these two haven't had their TCG meta conditions yet, so we don't know if they're going to be meta based or going to be tier based. We're not sure if they're going to be tier 1 or tier 2, yada yada yada. So at the moment, once they get the support, they're kind of in tier 3, tier 2 type of category at the moment. So yeah, Spirals are going to be a hidden gem. So I recommend picking up Spirals, even though they're not good, but I recommend picking them up just in case they become good later on, because there is a way to make these cards really good. So yeah, and Hidden Cities actually really good. So these are all high rarity, so they're going to be more expensive than the rest, but the Spirals are going to be a secret hidden arsenal, I guess you could say. So they're more hidden and they're not as good as the Subterrors, but the Subterrors require you to set up, while the Spirals are, in this case, they've got their own protections and stuff, so they're more interesting. They're Spirals. I want to make Spirals when we get the support in Invasion Vengeance. So I want to get Spirals because they're going to be really good. Whilst the I don't know if they're going to be really good or not, but I'm going to pick them up when they do come out. As for the Subterrors, I will pick them up because I want to see how well they'll do, and if they do top and stuff, they're going to go up in price pretty good. So, but at the moment, when the sneak peek comes out, it's going to be kind of pricey. But if they're commons and stuff, which these might be commons, you never know. They're not going to be as high, so I'll pick them up when they are when they're out, but depending if they're going to be higher rarity or not. But if they are going to be like super, then they're not going to be as needed. So yeah, I'll pick them up when I can. You better too, just in case they get more support, which is going to make them broken. for the spirals. Subterrors are going to be a promising uh, archetype. I guarantee they're more of a tag archetype, like flip face down, flip face up. It's like flip switch, so it's pretty good. But yeah, these two interesting archetypes. They're like the new. These Subterrors are pretty much the new Shadows. Also, Subterrors are pretty much a new. I don't know. It's like the protect the castle type of thing. I guess you could say, or I don't know. It's mostly based on the Spiral Super Agent. But I think we're going to get more Spiral Super Agents later on. I think we're going to get more Spiral Super Agents and more Spiral Mission cards. Because I think when in the future, here's my opinion, I think we're going to get stuff that are going to treat these cards as super agents. So these cards can probably become super agents later on, I think, or not, depending on how Konami's going to do it. I think they're going to make these cards more support based for the spirals in general, like spiral super agents in general, because it's all based around spiral super agent at the moment. So they might release some other spiral super agent cards in the future. So that's my discussion. Sorry, it's a 21-minute video. Wow, that's really long. So, this is DCRS. I hope you guys enjoyed my discussion. Sorry it's been a long discussion, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. See you guys next time. Bye.